come back because you missed me? I think you did. Alright, anyway, stop being stupid. Uh, so, what's gonna happen now from this point forward is I can't even, I'm not even gonna hold you. It's, it's literally at that point where somehow, some way, I don't want to plan out the future. You see what I did there? But there will be an extreme amount of changes in terms of, my output of uploads, the journey to 1K videos on each channel, and whether I'd like to admit it or not, I will say that it has been relatively fun. So, enough of the formalities, though. Let's go ahead and turn that down. Um, let's go ahead and talk right quick. So, for better purposes and via several things, I've got at least one, maybe two more projects. Um, Obviously, the middle half of 2022 is what I'm aiming for at this point. To further discuss the project, I will do in a later time, and honestly, it's just because I'm still currently, figuring out how the best way to fit it versus what's the best fit for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it at the same level, but at the same time, I'm trying to maintain a different outlet on it. So that's, like I said, that's another video for another time. The next thing, I recently started a BeatStars account, which means a few things. So in terms of pricing and sales, I will give you guys this. If you decide that you would like to purchase a track in any form, all you have to do is, obviously, in the description box, you will see my personal email, which all you have to do in the subject line is put beat for purchase. And that's pretty much it. And then you have to specify the beat exactly and verify a time when you need the beat for yourself or anything of that nature. And that's pretty much it. And we go with it from there. I accept all forms of payment. Not PayPal, but I do accept Cash App and Chime. So that's primarily what the Chime card I recently got is for. And in terms of BeatStar sales, those are adamantly for exclusive purposes. So it's $25.95 for that if you do choose to pick a purchase. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And as for what goes next with the BeatStars account, I will be uploading my entire catalog onto the site, and we'll give you guys further updates to where, you know, whether or not it will be a permanent home for the music or not. But right now, it is not a permanent home for the music. It is not. I specifically started a BeatStars account because I wanted to basically broaden the horizon in a sense. And obviously, I have actively more music that I'm uploading. I recently started mixing a little more, doing mashups in a sense. And what it really what I really want to say is that it's definitely, I'm at a better level with it now, and you can expect much more from me. I've got at least 9 uploads ready, but that's about it. So when the uploads are finished, then I will pretty much just jump in it from there. But expect more visuals from the album between now and December. Obviously my birthday is coming up this year, so it probably won't be anything for that, but it's gonna be some new shit. I'm ending the rest of this year with much, much better. I'm at a better headspace than what I was in the last few months, and I won't say that it's not getting to me what's going on in the world, but I won't say that it hasn't proven to be, a slightly negative effect on me either. So, again, And one more thing. One more thing. In terms of collaborative projects, there will be no more of those. As you guys have seen, I pretty much canceled and shut down all formats of Vacant World Productions, and I will probably operate that independently on its own. And for several reasons, do I not feel like discussing at this point. Like I said, another video for another time. Not really something to talk about, but from my personal experience, where operating as a solo versus operating as a you know operating as a somewhat as the, in a sense, older sibling, basically. And I didn't like how we started. I didn't like how we ended. So for me personally, it's like I'm not setting aside my personal grievances. I'm setting aside my emotions on it, because I'm not a very secretive person by nature. Anybody that knows me, you can ask. You know, I'm not exactly the best person to be around. I'll accept that. Blase, blase. But one thing that I have been making very clear about is that if your loyalty is in question, or it starts to come into question, with me personally, I'm not really a hesitating individual. Like, if I don't like something you're doing or something you've done, I'm going to address it as an adult. Like, I try to pull everybody to the side, but that just wasn't how I saw it. And personally, I'd rather just leave it alone, because, like, I'm not trying to be somebody older brother or somebody OG for nothing. I'm not. That's not what a leader is. A leader is not somebody that gotta hold your hand and do everything. So with that being said, obviously, I will continue to conduct my entire facade as an artist, but I will be doing it by myself. And I can't say I haven't tried. I've tried to, keep shit going, but that's just not how it's gonna work anymore. And I just don't care anymore. Like, the shit's I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing good. My son is enjoying my music. I'm not really all that concerned what happens next. I'm more so concerned with how I can add my personal effect to what happens next. So, like I said, keep cranking. The album is out. Vacant World 2. I'm very proud of that project. It's very, very deep, honestly. Like, I really enjoyed bringing back, a part two of Tell Me Why and a part two of Everyone Dies. I was really proud to have really have made that project, and it's all good. It's peace, love, growth and development, power and prosperity, loyalty over royalty. That's all it is. So expect much more from me. Like, I still got, I still got hella shit to chamber. It's glorious, and I look forward to sharing that with y'all.